All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action that is um, a black screen at the moment. Come on, please wait. Oh shit! Modern games. That's right. All right, what we might be playing today is a list of shaders. But yes, it should be. We should be. Hopefully, it will run because the RoboCop Rogue City ran. It ran just fine. So this is a standalone expansion pack to that, so it might seem kind of strange that I'm not streaming the first one. Yeah, but I didn't have time to go through that game again, so we're just gonna bust into this. This is by a company who have done a few games. They did like a I think their one of their first games was a Rambo light gun like light gun shooter. I didn't play that, but they also did Terminator Resistance, RoboCop Rogue City, and this. I played RoboCop Rogue City like when it launched, and that was by far my favorite game of 2023. Then I played Terminator Resistance like right after, and that was also a very good game. Like I remember like on this channel I've streamed like Chronicles of Riddick, Butcher Bay, and Syndicate. And Syndicate was almost a really good game. Just kind of fumbled at the end. But I remember back in the day, like when Wolfenstein was the New Order came out, hearing about from ex developers who worked at Starbreeze, I was like, oh, is it going to carry on this tradition of Starbreeze? Not really, but these games licensed. They're all I mean, even the Starbreeze games, those were all licensed games too. But they're very much more in the vein of what I liked about Starbreeze's games than whatever the fuck Machine Games is working on. Like I just remember playing Wolfenstein and New Order and like, well, for instance, like the Darkness, the Starbreeze game, it got me very invested in the world. I did not care at all about the plot in Wolfenstein. I was like, just get me to the shooting. Then I took a step back because like that's not why I originally got this. That's not a good sign. And I honestly didn't really like the action in that game either. So I know a lot of people seem to like those games, at least the first one, but I did not, but I did really like RoboCop, and I really liked Terminator. If I have time this year, I plan on streaming Terminator again. Not well, playing through it again, but streaming it for the month of October. But yeah, I should have waited to hit stream because it'll be like, oh, guess what? You have to restart the game or some shit. Part one of RoboCop is a fucking shader. I mean, they. What exactly? So I'm not too up on what's going on nowadays. What causes this? Because I mean, I saw in Stellar Blade something else, and it happened in the modern Call of Duty games, and sometimes it fucking freeze on this shit. So it's just like, what is this? Like, why is this? I'm trying to think of what, like, I think I was doing streaming another game that was doing this, you know. Was it Girls Frontline that did this? Probably. But yeah, there's a lot of fucking shaders to go. There's a lot to start with. Shader time, all the time. Oh my god. We're getting there. Fingers crossed. I also need to probably adjust the sound because I don't know how loud the game will be if it works. Because even though I have a very good computer, you know, it's playing on PC, you always run the risk of things going wrong. So yeah, I mean that is what it is. I keep getting an error message. Tone down video settings or use a faster like encoding preset. I'm at 15K on the fucking thing, and there's no graphics. What's it talking about? You're full of shit, OBS. OBS is a motherfucker. I don't trust OBS one bit. But you know, it is what it is. This is the day we live in where we have fucking 2,000 plus shaders. Like, what? Describe these shaders to me. No, what will happen? Am I in borderless? These are the things you gotta worry about. So close to the start. 6 minutes. Been live 6 minutes. Because I hit start on like the Taeon thing, and it took like a minute to get there too. I was like, oh no, maybe this game won't run. Maybe it'll go down in a fiery blaze. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. We'll go with the recommended. Oh sweet, we're there. Alright, rock and roll. Fuck it. New main campaign. No, it's fine. I'm too old to care about harder difficulties unless it's Gears of War. Alright. We have loaded shaders that got us to the main menu. Now we're loading something. We're loading game? More shaders? I'm getting audio. At least it says there's audio.
The zero waste movement has succeeded. It has been decided that garbage from an overflowing landfill in Yosemite Park would be burned. The energy generated would power an expanding industrial district in the area. The kind of economical solutions this city
Frame rate's not so good.
Top story, Detroit.
People are invisible.
Use military units to fight crime. This scenario is more and more likely, especially after the break-ins.
I assume they're not supposed to be invisible.
But not everywhere in the city is dangerous. Comfortable living units, new jobs, entertainment and relaxation zones.
Oh shit, he's got a head.
Is waiting for the lucky residents in the magnificent Omni Tower. It's created by OCP for you and making space for Delta City. So take the opportunity.
They're loading in. Damn it! I was hoping it'd be fucked up for a little bit while longer.
OCP today and sir, news report and.
Oh no! Oh no!
Breaking news.
See, I don't really remember. Okay, yeah, they're having problems.
The perpetrators and the number of victims are as of yet unknown.
Like when I was playing RoboCop, I didn't have that many bugs. I don't remember. Terminator was a little bit buggier.
I wouldn't want to be in the perpetrator's
like,
shoes when RoboCop finds them.
We'll see. See, let's see what happens. As long as the game works. Uh-oh. Awesome. RoboCop does like the first game. I mean, the first game. This game, I assume, is. I mean, it's a standalone expansion pack, right? So it does such a good job of making you feel like you're RoboCop. It's like the weight and the sound effects. Like, he's not fast, he's just kind of, you know, big fucking hunk of metal. Oh, it looks cool still. And they get, like, Terminator Resistance is really good, but they fucking nailed RoboCop with RoboCop, and Rogue City, that is, and so I'm expecting them to do it, to pull it off here. I know I don't like get hyped on stuff, but literally like so far this looks like it did. I mean it's the fucking same thing, right? Damn. Like really, for someone like me, like an expansion pack to that game is like exactly what I wanted. If they're not gonna do a sequel, like more of it, and the fact that it is a standalone kind of like pseudo, because standalone expansion packs you can kind of think of as mini sequels, right? It's like perfectly in my wheelhouse. It's what I really liked when Quake 2 got remastered and came with like that new expansion pack. It was so fucking cool, That's one of like that's one thing I wish some games just did more of. Is you always I want a sequel, but in reality, like sequels can be, they're usually quite a bit different. And if you really like how a game plays, that's why I've been on such a Doom kick, right? Just playing like Doom total conversions and stuff. It's just like, yeah, what you want is an expansion. Okay. Damn. Was he watching? Oh, it's like punctured. Oh, damn! Everyone's getting fucking murdered. Blood. I mean, she suffocated. Jesus. Warning for those who are unfamiliar with RoboCop. Like the movie is very brutal, and the game also is very so. Very violent. I don't want to move faster. Okay, we'll move. Someone else is dead. Everyone's dead. Yep, this is a standalone expansion pack to the 2023 game RoboCop Rogue City, where you play as RoboCop, and not only that, it's Peter Weller reprising his role as RoboCop. I think once her face also reprised her role. They couldn't get the police chief though, because I mean he passed away a few years ago. But yeah, Peter Weller reprising his role after a very long time, since he wasn't even in the third movie. Because the third movie was so different anyway. So it takes place after RoboCop 2, where he's back to being RoboCop. To those who've only seen RoboCop 1, it's always kind of weird with how that movie ends, that there are sequels and stuff, but you know.
They came for that.
You need medical assistance.
There were too many. And their weapons. So many good officers that...
We all know the weight of the badge. Let me take you outside.
I remember not seeing RoboCop until I was... God, I probably didn't see it until...
Who on earth?
Oh yeah, he was in Leviathan. I've seen Leviathan.
Sir, please
A long time ago. I saw that when I was a kid.
No.
But I didn't see RoboCop
No.
until I want to say probably
Those
2012,
mercenaries are my
2013.
unfinished
And
business.
Fine. But first we need to get...
I was surprised. I was surprised of how like RoboCop is one of my favorite movies.
This will be RoboCop's
I was like
assignment.
surprised about
Robo's
how
alone. Lewis, you are
like,
off this case.
But Sarge.
well done it
If
was.
I'm going to the hospital.
Because the
Someone
premise
has to take care
is
of
kind
this.
of, you know, it sounds like a 80s schlock,
have
but
a
it's
better
not
time.
schlock at all.
There is no one more experienced than her.
Definitely no one more.
No, I didn't even know there was a TV show.
After
Shoot.
Sarge, that is. With due
I've only
respect,
seen
sir.
It's
I've
settled.
only seen the first
And the
RoboCop
second,
and bits and
and more
pieces of 2 and
important
3.
thing, we need to get these scumbags. Any ideas why anyone would steal Murphy's data chair from the holding cell?
I think I could shed
Like,
some
I saw,
light on the situation.
I watched Adventures of Buckaroo
So,
Banzai
hypothetically,
before
it's possible to make a
RoboCop.
machine
I had no
that can
idea that
control
Peter
all
Weller was
the
RoboCop.
OCP devices.
So that's like one of the
Sort
reasons
of
why I watched it. It
OCP
was like, oh, it's
hijack.
that,
How does it
and it's
connect
from
to
the
the
guy
assault?
who made Total
There was a
Recall.
break-in at
So I was like,
OCP.
oh, it's gonna be schlocky.
Data and
It
some
wasn't
components
schlocky. It's played
With
very
hardware
straight,
from
right?
Lowe's chair,
But it's
they
done
could
so
create that
well.
sort of machine.
It's got a great story is the thing, and great performances. Like my favorite, like probably like one of my favorite villains ever is Clarence Boddicker.
OCP likes to keep us
Just
busy.
because he is
These are the joys
a
of
real
working with
scumbag, but also
But,
kind of like the
I
comic
said,
relief.
It's all just a theory, and not cheap. And you'd need access to a massive.
But he's
power
like
source to
such
run
a
it.
Does that
bastard.
building you
But
call
he
Omnitown
like
possess such capabilities?
I believe it
what's
does.
his name? God damn it! What's
Sarge, you have a suspicion?
One of the mercenaries dropped an access
now his name escapes me. He did
I
such a
am
good
heading
job
there.
playing him.
That building is technically
guy from,
outside of police jurisdiction. But if OCP
The
calls it
Dead
insubordination,
Poets Society.
happy to pay the consequences.
Yeah, can you fly,
Once you're
Bobby?
inside Omnitown, find the information
I love the
It should
bitches
contain
leave
data to
part.
determine if the
That's
mercenaries
like my
are onto
favorite
something.
quote from the movie.
Godspeed,
Bitches
son.
leave.
Cops, don't make it a matter of revenge.
It will be a matter of justice.
Like he has a lot of one-liners, but it like oh shit, it works because he's the bad guy, right? So it doesn't come off as corny. So like the last one is like, you know, when he says to her bye bye baby, and he's about ready to blow her away, you know. Famous last words. Alright, so those unfamiliar with RoboCop Rogue City is that it's a first-person shooter adventure game hybrid. Again, I compare it to like the Starbreeze games. It is kind of like very much like those. Like if you played The Darkness, RoboCop Rogue City was honestly a way better version of The Darkness. As it really made you feel like you're in a RoboCop movie as RoboCop. Like, you know what? Like, two of my favorite 80s movies are RoboCop and Conan the Barbarian, and they're for fairly actually similar reasons. Just kind of like they're both very tonally appropriate. Like, they play it straight, but at the same time, like, you know,
Backup is needed in the main lobby.
they're well executed enough to where they're not parodies. They're actually kind of like dramas, right? That they fit, the tone fits, you know.
Surrender.
Was
or there
RoboCop
will be trouble.
was RoboCop 3 the open world FPS one?
Trouble then.
Oh shit! Now it's time for action. I played the arcade game way back in the day. I think everybody who's gone to arcade stuff has played the RoboCop the arcade game. I think that's what the NES game is based on. Shit. That's gonna be hard to use. Oh. Okay, I see. You basically use like med packs in this game. Ooh. It's a new release, so it's gonna have issues. Some frame rate drops. Like it was like loading something there. This is... Yep, like, yeah, all RoboCop games are so, like, Rogue City, you kill, like, hundreds of guys. That ricochet stuff's gonna be hard to get used to. Shit. The music theme is so good. Yeah. Oh, it's over there. He's got cover. Yeah, that's what I'm using here. They flank them. You can't run that fast in this game. Finally. Like, shoot him.
Target acquired.
Okay, that mechanic's gonna be weird. That's new. I don't remember that. I don't remember that mechanic at all.
Enemy sight! We need fire! 2-1 action! Take your man and flick that motherfucker! 3-1, move your ass to the left and flank!
Yeah, how do I deal with this thread here. Yeah, you blow their arm off. That's what you do. Oh. Shit. Oh shit. There we go. Damn, if it didn't lag, that would have been cool. I was like, do I shoot it? No, you don't shoot everything you see. Okay. This is a mechanic in the main game. Hold on. Oh no, I don't want that. There we go. Wait a minute. No. Excuse me. What's this do? Ooh. I want that, but I don't have the stuff. I need it, but I can't have it. Is there any others? Alright. Yeah. Alright, maybe I do one. Stay down. I'm looking. Where'd I throw the Ooh, that fucks him up. Shit! Damn it. What happened? Is he okay? Oh shit.
Open fire! Engaging target. 3-1, on the move. I'm hit.
Excuse me. Oh shit. It's a bad day to be a bad guy. Bad day to be a bad guy. Tech 9! Is this fucking Tech 9? I always wanted a Tech 9 just because of how they look. I know they're probably terrible, but you know. Oh, that's a cool mechanic. Nice dodge. You had to fight ninjas? Oh shit. Ooh, that was close. Fucking me up. Mas in the got.
Good day, sir.
Shit, probably, honestly, now you say that.
Information regarding mercenaries occupying this building. I need it.
Excuse me, but I am not used to talking with an individual using such a tone, sir. Are you a resident or
Freeze gun?
OCP Crime Prevention Unit 001.
I honestly didn't even watch any videos of this.
Data I need.
A police
I was like, I want to pick this up.
for such behavior.
The first Rogue City is really good.
Police jurisdiction.
I will not ask again.
This data is classified. I suggest returning with the appropriate clearance and an updated manners database.
Excuse me, but I am acting on reasonable grounds.
Sir, let's discuss that in a civil, robotic manner. What is that supposed to mean? I am a high-ranking OCP operative. For the past 6 months, mercenaries have been occupying 8 of the top floors, and all technical floors. On many occasions, they've been recorded using black vans to unload their items into cargo elevators in the basement. Warning, you are busted.
Ooh, shit.
RoboCop? RoboCop, do you copy?
Oh shit, problems.
RoboCop, you have to save those people.
I never found like something like wild like that, but I did find a broken gun one time in a bar. Like someone stomped on it.
Solutions. Electricity.
It obviously could have been fixed, but I mean, I don't even think I threw it away. I think I just threw it back in the barn.
Route the power so you can recharge.
Ah, that's my voltage.
Your status?
Electrify to teach bullies a lesson.
How do I switch weapons? Ooh. Oh shit. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I completely forgot how to play this. All right. So this game is also one of the few modern games with slow-mo in it. Like, it's kind of fucking baffling how, like, Max Payne. Oh, he is a bad guy. I was like, should I not? Like Max Payne, you know, because of, like, you know, The Matrix and stuff, John Woo movies, but like yeah, Max Payne really set that trend off for a while. The best game to do it, I don't know if it did the best, but the best game to do it, of course, is Fear. But even then, there wasn't really that many games that tried pulling it off, you know. Shit. It's just kind of strange. This is a very popular mechanic. There we go. And everyone's just like, okay.
Who are you?
No time for that. You must override the console in that security room. If you want to stop the mercenaries, I can make a path for you.
Oh shit, who's throwing grenades? I can probably throw them back, but I ain't got time for that. No time. There we go. This looks very lived in. What's this? Oh shit. Ooh. And it's also like, you know, characters, they're like, oh, this character is so fast, right? The fastest guy. But only a few games and media, you know, translate that into slow-mo, which slow-mo would make sense in that regard, right? Like, so for instance, RoboCop has heightened senses, right? Translates into slow-mo, you know, he can process things. A lot of stuff just, I don't know. I don't know why that didn't catch on more than it did. Because, you know, you hear about, I don't like cover shooters and stuff. You don't like covering games or, oh shit, other stuff. Like other gimmicks like regenerating health. I never heard anybody go, oh, I fucking hate slow-mo in video games. You know? It's like, oh, we might, you know, try playing Max Payne without slow-mo or Fear without slow-mo, you know? Like, it's sort of like a challenge. But yeah. Cool. That's one way to look at it. What, Max Payne got re-released on the PS3? I don't remember that. Reach. Max Payne, I got like conflicted feelings on as a franchise. But so I really used to like Max Payne 3. I like how it ends. I like a lot about it, but there's also a lot about it I do not like. I remember I've only played it once. Like I really like Max Payne 2, but I need to replay it to see if it like holds up. Now Max Payne 1, I've played Max Payne 3 more than Max Payne 1, but I have played through I finished Max Payne 1 once, but I played it like 5-6 times. That game is kind of inconsistent because there's a lot of weird bullshit in that game. That really is frustrating. But again, it is cool at the same time.
That walking tin can cannot get through that fortified door.
Watch this, scumbags. Yeah, I hear that a lot. I had no problems with the nightmare level. I never had a problem with that one. I hate the final level where you have to dodge lasers and shit. But I always thought the line part was kind of amusing. Like I don't know, it's just something I never had issues with. So I remember everybody hating that level. But it's like I made it through it. Now, what's this?
You're at the security room. Override the console.
Tracking the location of police officers is illegal.
Arguing shouldn't be in your programming. Override the console.
The console does not work.
Max Payne, gameplay. Well, the first two are fairly similar. The third one is, but it's in. It's
First,
like if you
say who you are.
It's literally Max Payne and the Grand Theft Auto 4 engine. So there's some issues with that. Oh, I
The police do not accept orders from civilians.
That's like, I forgot that movie existed.
You want a reason to cooperate with me? I'll give you two. First, without me, you won't reach the floors occupied by mercenaries.
Mark Wahlberg playing Max Payne is such a weird choice.
Take the gate in front of you. The red light means that you can only open them by overriding consoles in security rooms, but only I can make them active. Secondly, the people behind those gates, I guess you'd prefer to help them before you go further. So, what do you say now?
Openness is key to cooperation.
Override the console.
That scanner's a little bit frame rate issues. Like when it loads stuff. Oh, even the slow-mo effect is on the thing. It's like Mass Effect. Uemo at least did. So I know he did like what Alone in the Dark, House of the Dead, Far Cry, but he also did do Postal, which I've seen the Postal movie. I haven't seen his other ones, but the Postal movie was honestly like in the spirit of the second game, at least. Bunch of guys, holy shit. Oh shit. That's for like video game movies. Oh my god, they're blinding me. Lawnmower Man, that is random. Yeah, there was a Lawnmower Man video game. Like, you know, I watched Lawnmower Man as a kid, and Jeff Fahey, that's how I remember Jeff Fahey. That and when he was in Lost, right? I was like, oh, that's the guy from Lawnmower Man. I did not remember the fact that Pierce Brosnan was the main character of Lawnmower Man. I just remembered Jeff Fahey. Shit, I didn't know there was a sequel to that either. Well, I have not seen Lawnmower Man since maybe 1994. So that was on Sci-Fi, the Sci-Fi Network, this hot new network. We're gonna show Lawnmower Man edited. Shit, I'm gonna get blown up myself. But I just want to get the machine gun. The game is like, I'm gonna shoot you instead. Where they at? It's kind of like, if you go back to the 90s, that was like the last decade where we had action stars, right? That was just Tom Cruise, but I mean, you can't really compete with Tom Cruise. But just think about how, you know, you had Pierce Brosnan, you had Jean-Claude Van Damme, you had Wesley Snipes, you had then Nicolas Cage, right? It's weird to think about Nicolas Cage being an action star, but he was for a couple of years, right? But you don't really get, you get that in like the kind of, you know, the B movie at the, you know, streaming thing, you know, the shovelware movies, like a lot of them have fucking Liam Neeson in them, right? But these were like big movies, and a lot of them are really good. Like Jackie Chan, right? Yeah, I can imagine, because yeah, you worked on a lot of stuff, right? I like the Tailor of Panama. As far as Pierce Brosnan, that was more of a Jeffrey Rush film, but I mean Pierce Brosnan's in it, playing against character. Yeah, after leaving Las Vegas, that was something that they did, right? Actor wins an Academy Award, and it's like time to hire him. But the movies he were in were like the action movies he were in were very, very good, like The Rock, Face Off, Con Air. I mean, shit, like The Rock is by far Michael Bay's best movie, like not even close. And Face Off is so fucking good. He was so fucking good in Face Off.
Remains high.
Shit, I remember, like John Woo, like starting to make movies, English movies. I remember Broken Arrow, but then Face Off came out, and it was so much better than Broken Arrow. I like Broken Arrow a lot, but I mean Face Off. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, hey, people go out and watch Broken Arrow, but I'm gonna be like, yeah, fuck yeah, watch Face Off. Oh. I haven't seen I have not seen the remake of The Wicker Man, but I did see the original with Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee being a bad guy. I'm gonna give something I learned a few months ago that I did not know. I did not know that Christopher Lee was his cousin-in-law was Ian Fleming in that. I knew that Christopher Lee was a special agent in World War II. I did not know that James Bond was partially based off of Christopher Lee. That seems crazy. So if you think about canon, James Bond would have been Christopher Lee, which we never got. But that would have been cool. I mean, I doubt he wanted to fucking relive his exploits as a Secret Service agent, you know, but. You guys alive?
Yeah, many thanks.
But back
He was
I'm the biggest RoboCop
Corey,
fan in
yeah.
Detroit, and I can tell you
I forgot
copy.
Dungeon Siege existed
Although
too.
your costume looks
See,
kinda-
there were like some
The level of
2000s
threat
action
in this
stars,
area
but
is
Jason
high.
Statham does
I
not.
recommend
You know, he was
locking yourself
he
in
wasn't
here.
as big as Wesley Snipes.
Hey,
Wesley
wait a
Snipes
second.
sold movies.
Good too.
You went to Blade because it had
You
Wesley
know,
Snipes in it, and then you're like, oh fuck yeah, Blade is awesome. I'm sure there are people who did with Jason Statham, but so like if Dungeon Siege came out in the 90s and had Wesley Snipes, people would have gone and saw it. Is what I'm saying. But you know, Jason Statham was not enough. Say famous one-liner.
Stay out of trouble.
Everyone knows that. Let me ask you some questions that only Robo could answer. At which precincts of the Detroit Police Department has RoboCop been stationed?
Ah, yeah, it probably would have been for a time, right? Like, yeah. 'Cause we all know what derailed Wesley Snipes' career. I can't remember.
In Metro West.
Wrong answer. What is RoboCop's name?
Alex Murphy.
Sorry, wrong answer. Last but not least,
What
happened with Kane, the leader of the nuke cult?
Kane was made into RoboCop 2. It went poorly.
Huh, you know.
Yeah, that was around the time when Wesley Snipes, you know, got in trouble. So. I mean, shit, a lot of those guys, you know, Van Damme wasn't really a hot commodity, like, past, like, 96, right? I saw Crank one time on, like, TBS. Back in the day. Wild movie. Talk about a deep cut. Has anybody ever seen, God, what the fuck was it called now? There was a sci-fi film in the 90s that starred Peter Weller. Basically, he's like an astronaut that gets stranded on this planet, and people are like, it's like Body Snatchers, but like with these like robots. God, what the hell was it called? See, I had it on the tip of my tongue. It would have made that would have made more sense if I remember what it was.
Level remains high.
Will do.
Yeah, survive. Alright. I want the machine gun. Oh.
You've completed the assignment.
That's cool.
To go upstairs,
I wish I did stuff like that. I was a musician though, so that wasn't quite my bag. I would have done so many like Tropic Thunder. No, we're good. No, do I have? Oh, I have one. What's this do? We'll do that. Shit, the frame rate. It must be loading something.
The way leads through the warehouse. I don't have any view on the area, so best be on your...
Man, Detroit, am I right? I have the one on VCD. I got it. I don't know why I have it. I have a bunch of fucking VCDs from Singapore. I don't know when or why I got them, but I have the one in like Starship Troopers 2 and Star Trek 2. That's how I watched the one, was on VCD. VCD is the worst way to watch a movie. It's great.
RoboCop, what's
4 active turret guns firing at my position.
You can disable them in the security room. Look for one nearby. You need to close the gap between you, avoiding their sight as much as possible.
Alright, so I need to run across this bridge and get shot. Shit. Alright. Run, Murphy. Shit. That's. Starship Troopers 2, Starship Troopers 1, right? A Verhoeven film. He didn't read the book because he was like, this is rubbish, I'm not going to read the book. So he unintentionally like made a, like he was trying to make like a spoof, but it was unintentionally like awesome. So I could see like, whoever was picking up off of that, you know, trying to do that, on purpose wouldn't have been able to pull it off, you know? Because I'm sure he had nothing to do with Starship Troopers 2, right? Oh, I didn't know that Total Recall 2 was the last one.
Following orders is not the way partners cooperate.
We could discuss it if we were partners.
Yeah, what happened to Casper Van Dien after? It's like, where are they now? I know Jake Busey was in Spec Ops: The Line. Denise Richards went on to 007. It's all tied together, man. Verhoeven, Pierce Brosnan, somehow it all lines up. Almost there. These people need to stop stealing purses, man. Purses.
Today, I'm talking to dietitian Glenn Moore about effortless slimming. Is it possible?
Maybe he,
That doesn't help me much. I can't change my genes.
Maybe his agent wasn't, you know. I'd be curious about that because it was kind of revealed why Michael Biehn stopped getting rolled. Well, because Michael Biehn had alcohol problems, but also he didn't like to schmooze and play, as James Cameron said, he didn't like to play the Hollywood game. So stuff like that always I find interesting. His barefoot metal flip-flops. You know, like in the movie where they're wanting to keep his limbs and what was his name in the movie? I always call him Albert from Twin Peaks. He's like, no, cut them off. We don't need those. All fucking machine.
Go upstairs and continue straight on through the gates.
You know why mercenaries are developing the OCP hijacker. Tell me.
Just follow my instructions. It's better this way.
I mean, there are guys who definitely made it who didn't politic. But there are also some who obviously did. So... which is kind of funny, like, Kirk Douglas is famous for that, but if you know, like the story of Michael Douglas, so Michael Douglas was, like, a producer first, right? He was in a TV show, too, but, like, one of the things his dad politicked for were the rights to a stage play he was in, right? The stage play was One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and, Michael Douglas got the rights to it. He didn't cast him. He didn't cast his dad, right? Because, I mean, sure, Kirk Douglas probably would have been good, but he was fucking old. And Michael Douglas went with Jack Nicholson, right? Which, I mean, the rest is history there. But, you know, the
gate is closed.
It always works both ways.
That's why you need me. What call? Ow. Shit.
Is something wrong?
No.
Oh, I've heard of Wayward Pines. I didn't know it was related to that. I was a big fan of Twin Peaks' first 2 seasons. I was not a big fan of the reboot because it had no story. But I really liked Twin Peaks and Blue Velvet.
Your tone indicates you do not fully trust me.
I have to rely on you. It doesn't mean I have to trust you.
The mercenaries, what do you know about them?
You only need to reach one place in this building to stop them.
The place where
So as
they
a
are
kid,
developing the
growing
OCP
up, my
hijacker?
parents liked Dune, which Dune is a weird movie. But seeing like stuff like that,
brings you here?
you know,
You are
his
not
later
an
work, you
ordinary
can kind of
resident.
see that. Yeah, that was a David Lynch movie.
That's all you need to know.
You sounded as if you were in pain.
That is not a topic I want to discuss with you.
I will proceed.
Remember, your task is to find a person with a card or a code to open this gate.
Like the reboot, there was something about the reboot though, because like after Lynch died, they were saying something about like a Lynch cut or something. So like apparently maybe a lot of it got fucked up in the edit. I don't know. But like
Information is currency here.
the third
I
season
protected
just
your store.
I'd have taken care
it
of
had a lot of
myself.
episodes, but nothing really
I promised my late
happened.
wife that I wouldn't
So
shoot
I don't know. There's an episode that's like a Nine Inch Nails concert. It's just like half fucking Nine Inch Nails playing songs.
you can do.
What do you want?
My friend Stella sent me an SOS. Some mercs took her to their outpost. I'd help her, but a promise is a promise.
Why did you make such
I've
a
never
promise
seen
to
the
your
modern modern Dunes,
It's not
but
a
yeah,
story for every Joe who asks.
the look
Say
at
Stella.
least of the original Dune is iconic. But I'm a big I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of the book, but I really do like the book. And a
Provide
lot
more
of the book is
information
on the
about
cutting room
Stella.
floor in the movie
helps folks in need.
adaptation.
OCP couldn't care less about folks here. We're like bees in the
I know girls really like the new Dune. I don't just like that's my only and
These
that's all I know
diamonds were
about it.
stingers.
At least we know it hurts the fuckers.
Where can I find this outpost?
In the residential zone. You can use my Rich's secret evacuation passage to get there.
Yeah, I've played about 10 minutes of all Dune games. Well, all the old Dune games. Dune, Dune 2, and Dune 2000. But that's about it. Because Dune 1 is like a, adventure game, right? Like a point and click.
It's a thing with Stella, you know? Help
Dune 2, of course, is to blame for so much. No permit.
Where's the secret passage, Rich?
I'm Mitch. I know nothing. Nothing.
Where the hell is Rich?
What are you doing? Get out of my way. I'm taking your gun then. For that. Fuck you. Oh yeah, I remember that, yeah. Yeah, because we were talking about that because Sting from Dune is obviously in Snatcher for whatever reason. Kojima's just like, I'm going to put Sting from Dune in Snatcher.
You think you can take us?
We all have moments like that, though. I have moments like that all the time. That's how I normally operate. so much awkwardness. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I could like recommend watching the movie Dune. Like, there's a lot wrong with it, especially if you read the books. It's kind of like one of those things you kind of have to like let happen if it happens. I wouldn't go out and seek it because there's a lot of visual elements that are very ingrained in like anime and stuff. Like even like modern culture and music too. Like the soundtrack is weird because it's done by Toto and I think Brian Eno. But the music is like it's what Conan the Barbarian was to film scores for fantasy films. Dune was to science fiction films.
Give him all you got.
Like Mass Effect is very Dune-y in a lot of ways, and how it sounds. Oh shit! Fucking me up. Shit. If you have a chance sometime, just check out some of the soundtrack to Dune. Yeah, the big worm, right, is very iconic. So much has taken. If Dune has done anything, it's the big worm. No signal. It's gonna get burning. Does anybody get nightmares that their CRTs are gonna have burning? That must just. I don't know. I literally. The other night had another. My CRTs are on. I need to turn them off. Shit. Cool. How much ammo? Not that much. Look at that poor bastard. Oh! Now these guys, I think this was a popular opinion back when RoboCop Rogue City came out. These guys should do a Judge Dredd game. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Again, that's oddly enough kind of vaguely like Judge Dredd thing. This is just another day on the job. He's got other things to worry about when he gets off work. RoboCop doesn't take a day off though, just like Judge Dredd.
No duh.
Judge Dredd like sleeps like for 1 hour a day in like a hyper tank or whatever it's called
Got the access
to get
card,
rest.
but what's it worth to you?
Then he's.
It would be better if you.
Then the rest is
behaved
just
like a
him
model
on the
citizen
job.
and cooperated.
Stella the model citizen. Rad idea. Guess I can try something new. Let's say I'm gonna give you this card.
Did you watch the? Did you see the original or the second one? I really like the second one. The first time I saw Dredd, I didn't like it. But the second time, I fucking loved it. I don't know what. I must have just been in a bad mood when I first saw it. But the original with Sylvester Stallone, it's kind of wacky.
See you later, metal boy.
Take 9. Tech 9 Max. I haven't watched anime in so long. I think my favorite like single season is probably Berserk from '97.
Excuse me, good sir.
What seems to be the problem?
Oh, you see, my dear wife is upstairs.
Yeah, the original.
She's so weak. She hasn't picked up her phone for some
I saw
time.
the 3D ones. The story is still good, but they were just, you know, poorly made.
Is she in the
they
hospital?
look like shit, you know.
Oh, no. She lives in the apartment upstairs.
Like as a series, I really like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But other than that, I've seen some real trash also.
I'm unable to climb the stairs to visit my dear. Could you please go to Rebecca Baker and tell her
Carl
that
Urban's
her
gonna be in the new Mortal
loves
Kombat,
her
right?
dearly, and that we will soon meet again. I take these new pills.
Yeah, Berserk isn't for the faint of heart.
Modern medicine can do wonders.
I've got the manga volumes over here.
I can carry you to your wife.
Oh, without a doubt. But my neighbors tried that once and they dropped me. It broke a few of my bones.
Yeah, I've never
Cannot
seen
imagine
the original
trying that again.
series. I know it diverges.
I must go back to my duties.
I heard it's good though, but you know.
Of course. But if you ever walk by 348,
I would if I die
yes, it will
in the next 20 seconds, I'd be completely fine with killing Bites trash as my final words. Killing Bites is literally one of the worst things I've ever seen. It's a horrible story, horrible characters, horrible progression. It looked okay.
You made my daughter Angelica sing again. It was.
You read the manga? Is it different?
Damn, I think something's in my eye.
I also really did not like Darling in the Franxx. I quit after like 5 episodes when the one chick started, you know, I don't know. That show just rubbed me the wrong way, something fierce. I just it was like
I have a plan.
Now, I wouldn't call that trash, but I mean,
I'd like to hear it.
It is for mercenary ears only.
if I could erase Darling from the Franxx from my memory, I definitely would.
There comes a day when we have food at home is met with groans instead of cheers.
I'm trying to think. There's a bunch that were like around the time of Killing Bites that I saw that were just terrible. They're all either like bad isekais, or the trope was boy needs to be led around by a girl on a quest. Like he's like I can't describe the trope. Basically like Darling in the Franxx in a sense, but I don't know how to describe it. Like I was playing Mass Effect Andromeda while watching Darling in the Franxx, and I have a way more fond memory of playing it Andromeda than watching Darling in the Franxx. Like God. And the more I heard about it afterwards, is like it's like Darling in the Franxx was like made to make me mad. I don't know. Like I like some isekais. I liked ReZero. I really like Konosuba, but just like anything, when it becomes hip, you're gonna get a lot of, again, trash copycats, you know. But sometimes the copycats are good and amusing, you know.
Explosion?
No more fast way up.
Okay.
Like ReZero, I think essentially is a copycat. I think Konosuba came out first, like they're friends.
I will stick
and
with my plan.
ReZero's like a serious like horror version of Konosuba in a way. Oh shit. Oh shit. Run. I remember reading Chainsaw Man and thinking that the manga was pretty good, and when I watched the show, a little bit of the show, I was like, what do I do here? Well, it's not necessarily because it's mainstream. It's because it gets copied poorly. You know, it's like anything that's popular, right? Yeah. Because in theory, you could have a mainstream like Rebellion where you get a lot of good stuff. But the problem with isekai, like a lot of animes that were coming out, weren't that great. Shit. What happened? Throw the raw object. Alright. That was very haphazard. Over there. You got my Tech 9. You guys can't do nothing to me. Shit. Explosion. I shouldn't have the Tech 9 for this. I feel like the Tech 9 is not a good gun for this. This gun though. Oh fuck, he fucked me up. The trope of, you know, the main theme turning on during the end of a movie or TV show is such a good trope. I know this isn't the end, but it's like, or like during the action, right? That's like the best trope. Conan the Barbarian also does that very well when they're rescuing the princess and the main theme starts to play. Shit. out of juice. Shit. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Resistance this October. Like these same guys made a Terminator game too. That's really good. I've got like it's kind of like a hot take, but I have seen other people say it too. I actually really like the first movie. The second movie, I'm not that big on. I know most people like, oh, Terminator 2 was better than the first one every way, but I don't agree. Yeah, I'm fucked. I guess I like the tone much more of the first one. That's their tone. They're like different genres. It's not like Alien or Aliens, which I like both a hell of a lot. It's like I just think Terminator 2 is okay. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, because like Terminator 2 kind of lacks tension, the tension the first one had. Because it's more, again, more action-based. I really like Robert Patrick and in that, and some like some of the action sequences. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I fucking survived. Oh shit. Got him. Like, also,
you are too hard on yourself. No
I
one
feel like,
is infallible.
depending on your opinion of John Connor, like, I really thought he was annoying in Terminator 2, and if you don't, I feel like you'll like Terminator 2 a lot more. But other than that, it's essentially the same story as Terminator 1, except with a lot less tension because of Arnold being a good guy.
You tried to comfort me. Why?
People make mistakes.
What about machines?
Find one and ask it.
Red Alert being the best music, that's a good choice actually for best music. Like the first 3 Command & Conquer games have really kick-ass music. I don't know if that would, like, Hell March is awesome. I used to be able to play that in guitar. That wouldn't be my choice, but that is a decent choice because it's up there. Yeah, but I have his the kid with the mullet was cooler. That was a long level, holy shit. Oh, stairs to heaven. Oh shit. I didn't save everybody. Yeah, but remember when Robert Patrick shows up and they're playing Afterburner, right? And he knows something's wrong, so he covers him at the thing. That's why I remember the most. Excuse me. Oh shit. I wish we would have gotten more Future War stuff from James Cameron. I know we had what was it, Terminator Salvation, but you know it's not quite the same, you know. That's like the really iconic visual stuff. Shit. Am I gonna die? Oh shit! I must have missed one. I'm fucked. I fucked up. Holy shit! I fucking died. The action was cool though. Like the bit where, you know, they're desperately trying to get away from the Terminator and he just won't fucking die. Oh, I missed this one. In the first one, at the very end, you know, where Reese tries to blow it up and he blows the fuck up and he dies too, but he's still fucking coming to get her, right? It's creepy as hell. It's like this thing is stopping at nothing to kill her, you know. Yeah, that is in Terminator 2, but I feel like, you know, that's just, it was creepier in the first one. There we go.
Can you hear me? What's your situation?
Still functional.
Good. I tried to warn you, but something was jamming the signal. Head into the main technical room. The markings on the walls will help you find it. From there,
imagine
you
the
can
smell.
access the upper floors.
There's a
Proceeding.
This is an oxygen tank, Dolly, or CO2 tank. I was wheeling one of these around earlier. I know what this is. Look, it's like. Yeah, definitely. Which like comparatively, I mentioned earlier, comparatively, like, you know, Aliens 2, Aliens, right? I felt like those are almost like equals. Like, sure, Aliens is way more action-packed, but it's still. Felt like a proper continuation. I'm not saying Terminator 2 didn't, but Terminator 2 in a lot of ways is a very similar story to Terminator 1. It's just through a different lens. While Aliens is like goes in a slightly different direction while maintaining like the creepiness factor, because Terminator 2 really isn't like Terminator 1 is like a horror movie, right? But Terminator 2 really isn't. Aliens are like, sure, more action-packed for Aliens, but it's still like a horror movie. If any of what I'm saying makes any sense. I've never seen Terminator 3. Oh shit, where am I going? Actually, hold on. I need. Oh, it knows. It knows it's gonna mess up my life.
They heard gunshots. More units approaching.
I look forward to meeting them.
Then you have like the Predator franchise, which I know the fourth movie apparently sounded like it might have been a disaster, but I honestly really liked the first three Predator movies. First one definitely is the best one by far, but I really liked Predators, and Predator 2 was pretty cool. So I don't know. They were also all the same story, but what's weird is, like, it's not like Predators was like the more action-packed version of Predator. It's just like the same story through a slightly different lens. I don't know how to... Like, they changed the settings though, right? Like, Predator 2 is literally just Predator and fucking... What is it? Is it LA or is it... I can't remember where it's at. New York or something. Big, like, or Detroit. Big, nasty city. I think it's LA. Oh shit! Is he okay? Jesus. There was also a Terminator TV show, right? Shit. Got him. Holy shit, that was well done. Oh. Whoa! Who's doing it? Oh, he's over there. Yeah, what was the TV show though? Who? I think I saw it when I was doing those OXM discs. Like was it like Sarah Connor Chronicles or something? Nice. Oh, good. I completely forgot that show existed until I was doing those demo that demo series, because I'd get like advertisements for that show before. I was like, oh, okay. Must not have been on that long, I assume, because I do not remember it. That's how I know it existed. Die! Firefly. So yeah, Summer Glau, like yeah, from Firefly, right? Oh, she's in Terminator. See, I really like Firefly. It's one of my favorite shows, but I'm not sure. Like, she kind of drives the story, but at the same time, what I liked about Firefly, I think you could like delete her character from the show, and I'd have no problems. Firefly feels fairly modern. So if Firefly came out today, I don't think I would pay it any mind. But at the time I saw it, it was very kind of fresh. Like, it was a show with a lot of gravitas, but at the same time it like didn't take itself too seriously. But that's like a problematic trope nowadays, because a lot of shows don't take themselves too seriously, and if you're presenting a story, you kind of want to take yourself seriously a lot, you know? But it worked for Firefly because the character that Nathan Fillion played was a smart ass. So he was just an ass. Oh shit. Friend of your current colleague's wife? I had to think for a second. Oh no, she was so cute. She was cute. She probably still is cute. Shit, my frames. Oh, I need healing. then like the movie was really good, but the movie also kind of fucked like sequels because they killed off two of the main characters, right? And one of them kind of sucked because, you know, he was an important background character, right? The other one kind of absolutely made it so, like, how do we continue Firefly without, you know, Alan Tudyk? So it was like it was a giant, like, misstep, and it's one of those things, you know, like, oh, fucking hell yeah, Firefly is back, and then you see it, and then he dies. Or it'd be like killing off Nathan Fillion or Summer Glau's character. It like, you know, it was a. I think even what Whedon was like, I shouldn't have done that because yeah, I kind of. Oh shit.
Hold your ground!
Crew is always going to be hanging out. Like hell, all those guys were also in, you know, like Halo ODST. It's like there's oh shit, I'm getting lit up. Run away. When in danger, run. Shit, look at all. Oh, he's got armor. Firefly is 25 years old now. That seems crazy to me. That doesn't seem like it should be possible. I have not watched Firefly in maybe 15 years though. But I used to watch it all the time. I watch Serenity all the time too, even though, you know, it ends on kind of like a bummer. It was still, I mean, as good as the show was, you know. Shit. Fire just makes RoboCop mad. They get the flamethrower out like an alien. Shit. See him? Say goodbye to your head. Holy shit. Ugh. I vaguely remember, yeah, the 13th episode, like Firefly was anime.
The threat has been eliminated. You can head to
I've only seen a few episodes of Babylon 5 on like TV. A lot of those shows were cool. I mainly watched Stargate though. Stargate and Stargate SG-1. Oh, Stargate SG-1 in Atlantis. And Universe, but Universe got like good at the end and then it got canceled. But it was like a really slow burn.
Unwarranted calls for help may be punishable.
I didn't mean it. I really do need help. My husband is not here.
So like, did the company did Lightwave just discontinue it, or did they go under? Like Adobe was doing a ton of that stuff in like the mid 2000s where they discontinued software and it fucked over like BioWare and stuff.
And here I can help. The gate code is 8831.
Yeah, Atlantis was the one that you watched after SG-1, like on a marathon.
I blocked their path, but it won't hold them for long.
No need. Let them in.
Oh shit! Where are you guys at? Oh, Vine Locker 206. That's where that. Okay, I remember now. SG1 is very good. Oh yeah, the original movie's different tonally, right? But I like the original movie. I had that as a kid. Like it's like Kurt Russell's my favorite actor, but Richard Dean Anderson feels more like you get so used to him being that character. Basically, yeah, he's because yeah, the backstory is the same. The character is essentially the same, right? But Kurt Russell is way more. Makes sense, he's way more dour, but then like Richard Dean Anderson just kind of is MacGyver. I like James Spader too in that role. Stargate had a good cast. Oh shit. Nice. The guy's leg was caught on the door. I always wanted to find a Silicon Graphics or like a Next Step computer in like a thrift store or something. Never got that lucky.
Copy. Lights out.
Okay. I thought that was a shit.
Why do you always walk blindly into danger?
I have night vision at my disposal.
You know what I mean. One day you might not be so lucky as you were with that compactor.
You led me down this path.
It was my fault, I admit, but some other dangers can be avoided. All you need to do is cooperate.
Oh yeah, I've got a bunch of other like abilities I haven't used. I completely fucking forget. Again, I haven't played RoboCop Rogue City since it came out like a couple years ago now.
Having a name is rather a human thing.
And do you have one?
Okay then. Let's end this nice talk. I'll get back to you soon. I need to check something.
Yeah, I miss Stargate and Stargate Atlantis. Like, yeah, I also like Atlantis to me was just fine, but it was good to watch after Stargate and like the characters crossing over again. Like Claudia Black and what's his face? I can't. The guy, what's his name? He's in stuff today even. Just like, you know, crossing over back and forth. Jason Momoa too. That was always cool to see. And made it feel like a proper, like, big universe. That's what other shows have, like, you know, 3 ongoing, storylines and separate shows, right? Like, and movies, too. I never saw any, like, the SG-1 or Atlantis movies, but, like, there was so much at that time. It was cool. Like I liked Stargate more than Star Trek. Star Trek to me was always hit or miss, but I usually liked Stargate like episodes. Although I haven't seen I know it, and it's like the fan favorite, the what is it, Deep Space Nine. I've never seen Deep Space Nine. I've only seen Star Trek, Next Generation, and Voyager and Enterprise. I really liked Star Trek and Enterprise, but it wasn't. I bailed on Next Generation before it apparently got good, but I watched like 2 or 3 seasons of it.
RoboCop, we need to modify the plan.
Oh yeah, Rod. Okay.
On your way is a mercenary outpost.
Yeah, Rodney was everywhere. Yeah, he'd pop up.
Negative. I
It was
shall
cool.
pay them a visit.
That's cool. It's cool that those guys are still around. Yeah, I haven't really watched much stuff in the last 10 years. I know, like the Next Generation is like the really popular one, but like and like I remember trying to watch it, and I lasted like 2 or 3 seasons, and then I come to find out people are like, you have to start watching it after the first couple of seasons because that's when it really gets good. And I was like, well, I wish I would have known that at the time.
Use your data spike on the console so I can run the diagnostics.
Oh shit. Hold the track. Oh, I see. It was also Andromeda, right? Or whatever it was called. Remember there was a few. Like what was it Babylon 5 where the cast went to Stargate Atlantis?
That's gonna take some time, by the way. There's one thing you can tell me in the meantime. Why do you want to go through this outpost if we can find a safer way?
I do not want to waste time.
What if you endanger more than just yourself? And I don't mean myself. Do you know what would happen if the mercenaries got you?
If they build the device they are working on, it will be.
Was that
irrelevant.
Andromeda then? What?
But you know their
There's
plans,
a
do you
sci-fi
not?
show that like the guy and Claudia Black. Like
This has occurred before. Do you
I can't remember his
require
name, but
medical
like the actors basically went to after the show ended.
I need someone to open that door.
I can do it without your concern. But if you must know, my episodes are echoes of the past, nothing more.
I understand. Those can be painful.
So, is it true that they returned to you?
It was Andromeda.
Murphy's memories.
How much longer will it take to restore power?
Right. Okay, it's already done. By the way,
No, that's that. I'm looking it up. That had Kevin Sorbo on it. Which one? What am I thinking of then?
it'll help you reach the main technical room.
There is another show. Shit. I'll have to. Next cutscene. This is gonna bother me.
RoboCop approaching your position. We're getting ready. Planning mines in progress. That'll slow him down.
RoboCop's here.
He got me! Man down! Man down! I'm hit real bad!
Oh shit! I got fucked up. I'm out of juice.
Grenade!
Run! Micro SMG. What do I have? Yeah, give me that. Ooh, it's okay. This might be good. This is RoboCop. I'm getting shot at. I'm grabbing an upgrade chip. Farscape. That must be it. That sounds very familiar. I think you're right. I think it's Farscape. Because I know it was I was supposed to watch Babylon 5 and I think Farscape, but I never got around to it. I know it was Babylon 5 and something. And I was like, Andromeda doesn't sound right. I just remember that existing. But yeah, it must have been Farscape. Yeah, and like what, like one of the other guys, either the first or second lead of Atlantis was in Farscape 2, right? Come here. I'm gonna throw an object. Shit. The frame rate. Is it because I threw the guy up on top of the thing? Oh, what's happening? Oh, it's a door here. Shit!
Taking position.
Alright. Oh, that's what that does. An A is charge and flashbang, that's what it does. Okay. Flashbang would have helped me out earlier.
Fire on that thing.
Yeah, I think he was the second lead in Atlantis, right? Yeah, it's kind of like Claudia Black's like claim to fame. I mean, like her most iconic character is Morgan, right? Because her voice is just so cool. I also remember her from Pitch Black. She does not last that long in Pitch Black, but I was like, oh look, it's Claudia Black. Recovered a bit quickly for my taste. Oh shit. I hate that when you need to do that. Oh, interesting. Wow. It's kind of interesting that they continued for a while with that kind of backstory. Oh shit! He's chasing me.
Break through. I need backup.
Was there a Farscape video game, or am I misremembering? Shit. I see. They accidentally made something cool. That's what it sounds like. When people weren't supposed to like this. Oh, shit. Alright, you guys. Alright, we hide in the computer room. This is tricky. Creature Shop. I wish there was a. I never watched like Henson's other stuff, but I remember Storyteller. Oh, Legend, not Legend. Fucking Labyrinth. Jesus. I wish there was like a third season of Storyteller. Storyteller was fun. But yeah, I know that firm did stuff for quite a while after the fact. They're no longer around, right? Where's this guy at? I hear him. Oh, except her and what she wore. Yeah, Storyteller was very good. I think it only had like 2 seasons or something. Like, what was it? Michael Gambon did 1 season, and then like, was it John Hurt? I think John Hurt did the first one. And like, it was a very good use of their like technical prowess. Shit. I remember like a very young Sean Bean being in one of the episodes too. An alien named Rachel. Shit. I keep getting shot. So far, okay, so does this all take place like in one area, I wonder? That actually makes sense for it being an expansion pack. Like one continuous like building, which is kind of a neat idea. Again, kind of like, oh, we're gonna do the movie Dread, except with RoboCop. Oh, hold on, wait, I can go up here. You guys are dead. You need to fucking die. And this. Oh, yeah, that's right. He can lunge. These guys get ready to rock. They're more ready to die. That was awesome! Oh my god. I'm gonna die though because it was just too awesome. I didn't think you would throw it that hard. Oh, you can't get another one. I want another one. Like, did you get the pack with the Rogue City with this, or just like Rogue City? Yeah, this is no, this is unfinished business. It's Rogue City, so I remember the Dark Crystal. I can't remember much about it, but I remember it. Shoot him in the dick.
I need backup.
You could do that. You could do that in the first game. That's a very effective method to take out enemies. It's based off, you know, the movie, right, where he shoots the guy in the dick. I don't know. See, this is what Kazuma should have been doing in Yakuza. His friends would still be alive. Just the base game. The base game is really good, though. Like the Rogue City is a very, very good game. It's fantastic. It's all right. Part of it is like, so this game like has a ton of weight, right? Since you're not swaying around everywhere, right? So it's very static. You feel like RoboCop though. That's like the whole point though. So that's probably why you're not getting motion sickness, because it's not swaying everywhere, going super fast. Because it's very, very deliberate and very measured. Shit. Nice. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna like start spinning around sometimes, but is he alive? He's dead, I'm afraid. Jeez, if I forgot, like, well, actually I did forget, but if I didn't remember that slow-mo was a thing, this game would be really, really, almost, it'd be really hard. It'd be really hard without it. Like, fear level's hard, which I have beaten fear without slow-mo before, but, like, this one is, this one would be really, really hard.
Taking position.
No, you guys ain't. You guys are gonna be in your dying position tonight. Where are they at? These flying motherfuckers are gonna ruin my life. Got him. Like, would caffeine, like, definitely does do something to the brain, like your perception of time, right? Like, I remember doing a test, right? On, like, doing a task, caffeinated, uncaffeinated. It took me about the same amount of time to do the task, but when I was on caffeine, it felt like I did it quicker, but it was, so I had to have affected my perception of time in, like, a negative way. You know, that's why people's like, oh, I get more energy when you're on caffeine, when really your brain is just, like, racing or something. So that would, yeah, in a way, it could theoretically be like something like that. Again, to bring up like Dread, the movie Dread. There's like that drug in it that basically what it does when it gets you high is it makes you perceive things very slowly, right? But it's not like you're moving faster too. You're moving the same speed. It's just like, you know, whoa, you know. You need something that you could perceive slow but also move normally.
To your left, there's a social room. Go and check if there's anyone with
Which, I mean, as a cyborg, he might be able to, like, yeah, do something like that, at least with his reflexes, but he still has a human brain. So he could, like, speed up his body. I don't know. I want that has to be possible is the thing. It's one of those things that seems like it's probably possible, but it's hard to comprehend. Oh Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit. It might be high. It might still having after effects. But yeah, I quit caffeine for years. I'm back on it because I got sick of water. Like in hindsight, I should have just stayed off of it. But it kind of, oh shit, opened my, like, it felt like, you know, have you ever seen someone high on meth, where they do the same thing over and over again for hours, and they're convinced they're doing a lot? So that gave me the idea to try it with caffeine, because I was like, I bet you that caffeine really doesn't help at all, and that was kind of like my conclusion. Like, it's definitely not like a hard scientific test, but it's just my conclusion from that. Got him. It's like, oh shit. They've got actually very good positioning. I see. Oh yeah, no, I like one of the reasons why I'm straight edge is because I've always been around people on drugs, and that's one of the things that drove me crazy. Now, people on cocaine, they will do stuff, but you know, people on weed, yeah, someone gets high, all of a sudden they're gonna be useless for like the entire day on weed. And they get very irritable if, you know, they don't get their weed fixed too, despite the fact allegedly it's supposed to be non-addictive.
You have no idea how good it is to see you.
And then you get some guys, some girls who when they smoke weed, they get so fucking paranoid they're like they're almost dangerous. Drugs are weird, what they can do to certain people.
How do you gain access to rooms here?
Sometimes I'll overhear the code. Sometimes I'll borrow access cards from the incinerator workers, okay? But I always return them. I'm not the only one who
Yeah.
Can you hand over any other access
You see
cards
people
or
like
codes?
crashing hard without weed, and be like, oh, it's not addictive. It's safe. It's natural. It's like, what do you think? What do you think opium is? It's natural. You know?
I will let you go, but remember, stealing is a crime.
And caffeine is super addictive. Nicotine is super addictive, and yeah.
Get the code. You can also use it on the other gates in this area. The gate on your right included.
Thanks.
I knew someone who was addicted to cigarettes, and how they got off of cigarettes was they just got addicted to weed. They did this. They also later got addicted to Oxycontin, and they got off of Oxycontin by getting addicted to meth, and then they died. So it's like, that's one thing that, I mean, that's kind of like, you know, how methadone works too, if I remember correctly, right? You get addicted to, like, you know, heroin or smack, and that's one way to weed off, is like you're transferring addictions. And if you definitely, though, you can probably, like, yeah, I've seen people just stop smoking weed because they couldn't get it or they got tired of it. but a lot harder to quit, you know, drinking or cigarettes. Really hard for people to quit cigarettes. And I don't know what it is about cigarettes. I guess it almost works as like what, anxiety relief or something. It's weird because 20, 30 years ago, cigarettes were everywhere. Now it's, you know, not that common. Oh, I can't go this way. But my drummer, he was an alcoholic. He had to drink just to stay, you know, just to wake up more or less. Okay, I didn't know we could go in here. Until he got, you know, liver failure, so he had to get off. But then he got addicted to weed. So, again, kind of transferal, which weed obviously is not going to kill him. At least.
Took a wrong turn.
But, you know.
Are you all right?
Yeah, man. Thanks.
That's usually how it works, though,
I
right?
just got lost and ran into mercenaries. I hid here and they followed me in.
Some people just like to hang out, and that's how they do stuff like that, you know.
With their guns.
You are safe now.
Oh, sure.
Look, that was a grim sight, just the brains on the wall behind her. Like, my brother, he was friends with I'm just gonna say a famous person's daughter. Like, when I tell this story, you can probably guess, if you know enough, who I'm talking about. But this famous person's daughter, like, him and his family were all addicted to heroin. Like, they just had, you know, and I think he still is. I don't want to be like, oh, liable, but I'm pretty sure he's a smackhead. But she had to go to rehab, and she went to Florida for rehab. You know, you can probably see where this story is going, right? After getting clean, she came back and, you know, was hanging around the same people. It was like, oh, it's time to get back on heroin. Fucking died instantly, because that's what heroin does to you. That's why you can't, you know, you build up such a tolerance that when you get off it, when you get back on it, and you try to take the same amount, like with your buddies, it's gonna kill you. And again, the heroin addiction was making her look rough. She was very pretty, and then all that stuff, you know. It's all very sobering. Yeah, I mean, shit. I like. I don't think we have enough intel on weed, I suppose. Like, they're saying, like, there are some adverse side effects to weed, which I can totally, like, believe, because there always is with anything. You know, like, food and drugs and, like, anything you take in abundance. So it wouldn't surprise me. But you can definitely see, like, some of the harder drugs and alcohol having a very, like, immediate adverse effect on people. Shit, I'm lost. Like, any carcinogen really is bad for you, smoking and stuff. What you're inhaling has to go somewhere, you know. But there are some people I know, like, have some health issues where smoking, be it weed or cigarettes, you know, or, you know, whatever the fucking electronic shit is, was a way around that stuff, you know. There's always there's a cause and effect to some of that stuff. It's not like people went out of their way and like, oh, tobacco, it's gonna kill you. Let's use it. No, there are positive effects for some people and other things. I think weed, because it was illegal, and because it had no immediate adverse effects. Like, again, alcohol and stuff, it kind of got romanticized over the last 50 years. And that's part of it.
Another gate without power.
Because it's not like you had someone do, like, fentanyl and, just crumple up in the corner and die with weed, It's like, oh, why is this illegal?
Sometimes it hurts. But when I get my medication, it will be fine.
What happened?
Something that would never have happened if this city had been able to deal with its criminals. Aren't you sometimes tired that you can't just get rid of them? By all means.
It could blur the line between justice and tyranny.
Could be. But ends justify the means. If we aren't more ruthless against criminals, nothing will change.
If we were any more ruthless, I could not wear a badge.
But maybe I wouldn't wear a
RoboCop is pretty ruthless,
Anyway, the power...
And again, like, everyone's freaking out and shooting at him. They just need to calm down and, not, point their guns at RoboCop. Oh, shit. Imagine the smell, my God. Garbage men haven't been here for so long.
Can you get the new code?
You need to find it. There's a big living area ahead. Ask residents. Some of them know more than you expect. Start where people gather. Like in bars.
A valuable insight I could have never seen on my own.
Are you?
Yeah, plus, I mean, they're holding people hostage. They're killing people. It's justified here, but it's not like it really isn't like RoboCop just busts in and shoots everybody. But they do need to stop freaking out and just put their guns down. Just hope the bullets don't ricochet. Oh, that's cool.
This is the place. Let me know once you find out the code.
I will start with bartenders. A streetwise specialist told me. They may know a lot.
This is like that part in Demolition Man. Yeah, that's like the in a situation like this with her, that's kind of like a lazy philosophy because, like, well, what is it, Nietzsche quote, like, you stare in the darkness becomes you, or something like that. It's like that. It's like, sure, like, it's not like, if we're going to apply that to RoboCop, which is what the story of RoboCop is about, right? He's not just going to go kill everybody just because, or like even Batman, right? He's just not going to go around killing people to make the city safer. His job is to make the city safer, but,
had a customer like you before.
Go through gate number
the humanity there.
Do you know who has the code for it?
He's not just a mindless killing machine like people would want him to be.
But to be honest, I haven't got a clue what the code is now, or who might know it.
Who would have information about the code?
And that logic is like always used
in this place,
inappropriately by those who do it.
Especially if they get a few more drops of truth serum.
That's why we had like fucked up issues. Like when I was talking about Che Guevara.
We call it No town. Nice, right? We make do with what we have. It may not be anything special, but we manage.
People who talk about, who quote Machiavelli like that, yeah, if that, because I didn't know that was supposed to be his quote, because I don't remember him saying that. Like they like I remember reading some of the prints for philosophy. It was kind of interesting. Like him and Nietzsche are very misunderstood.
Pull on 3, capiche? 1, 2. Stop. I'm not sure the shitty house can hold.
Sweetie, make use of your tiny hands and grab that rat.
But Mommy, it's too far away.
What do we always say? You will only achieve success if you reach for it.
You're right, Mom. I can do it.
Okay, that's what. Okay, yeah, that makes more. Because yeah, I don't. I was gonna say.
I am looking for someone to get me through gate number 3.
You're the last person I needed.
I used to. I remember when
because
I briefly, when I was in college, I initially wanted to go for psychology, and then like a lot of people was like, okay, fuck that, I'm not doing that. But yeah, we had to study Jung and Freud. I was very hard on Freud. I should revisit that. I think everybody was. That was hip to be hard on Freud. But then again, Sigmund Freud, all of his patients that he did his research on were the mentally ill, so it kind of tainted his samples.
Thank you for your
which you would think he would have known, but you know, it was a new.
I know.
It was a new thing. Yeah. That's what I remember about Machiavelli. It was like more of a cause and effect thing, right? It was like a causality thing, where in the context of like ruthlessness, it would make sense. As people bring up Machiavelli as being like almost evil, but that's not what. I don't remember that being true in the sense of the prince.
RoboCop! I need to report a crime.
Me too.
OCP promised us heaven.
That looks like Joaquin Phoenix. What the fuck?
I will come back to this shortly. To report your issues, please wait in a space that does not disturb other residents.
Yeah, so it must have been some bizarre mistranslation. Yeah, because that was my take. Because I didn't. It's been a long time, but that was my takeaway from that philosophy, which also, like, not only did it match up with the time, it still makes sense.
Well, hi there.
I need the code to gate number 3.
Oh, that's a quote I do remember people taking out of context too. Again, Machiavelli was.
Feel free to ask.
There's context missing from some of the stuff people parrot nowadays. Again, like the Nietzsche stuff, like the God is dead thing. There is a nihilism to Nietzsche, but the God is dead thing was more about like progression and society as a whole.
Do you have any information about the code for gate number 3?
What's the rush, huh? Not every day we get stars in no town.
So?
Boss, such information normally costs quite a bit. But I'm not going to take money from a cop, am I?
That would be exceptionally illegal on your part.
Right. But I don't know anything about the codes anyway. However, a friend of mine knew one guy.
Yeah, especially like
they both died.
What he was talking about wasn't like
But if you want to know anything else, go ahead and ask, boss.
That's why people followed Machiavelli, was that matter of factness, you know.
Are there mercenaries stationed within this area?
From time to time, one might show up.
That is all. Thank you.
No problema, boss. Anytime.
That's, yeah. I can pet the cat. And Nietzsche is misunderstood by both nihilists and anti-nihilists. I have a bit of a nihilistic bend to my beliefs, I guess. But even then, from what I remember, Nietzsche, he was not what I would call, and he would describe it, sure, but he himself wasn't.
Why do you have such an attitude?
Because we know exactly. Yeah, one word is enough for you to throw someone in the slam.
In the sense of like,
really, Barney?
Rejection of certain philosophies, I guess.
And if he says so, I can trust.
Like not.
I am listening.
Not having it like color your belief system, I guess, is where I would fall in on the nihilism spectrum. Again, more of like a.
Is it hard to
again, like more of like a
place like this?
Almost a
with Barney?
causality like belief system.
At least I got someone to talk to. Clients come and go.
Like
some pour out their sorrows, but Barney is always with me.
Not true nihilism, but yeah, like when you are depressed, like nihilism makes sense. But even then, I still, I don't know. It's not like
No town?
Again, it's more like a causality or like again pragmatism, I guess, than true nihilism.
Rotting away day by day. But here, at least people know how to come together. Do something interesting. You know, a little glimpse of a city. And I respect that.
Thank you, Barney.
See, Barney? Being polite to good people pays off. Good senses, my friend.
Any progress?
Cats like me.
I have one, and I can tell you, cats don't like anyone. Damn Dolly probably didn't even notice that I was gone unless the neighbors forgot to fill her void.
Cats don't like anyone.
I miss that rascal so much.
You said that having a name is rather a human thing.
I think there may be exceptions. Keep me posted, Robo.
Yeah, I don't believe in things require a meaning, you know. I like it just never crosses my mind. But I know that's important for some people, and that's where like the philosophical breakdown I have with some people, right? Like the meaning of life question. To me, it just
you should have a definitive just in case.
I had two.
You know.
One got destroyed, and the idiot took the last one somewhere. Can you go find my brother? He's a guy with a clueless face and a sun tattoo on his forearm. Please.
And those who aren't in line, they're either silenced or worse.
When was the last time you saw him here?
Sure. I'd have to check my calendar, but right now, I'm unable to do so.
Disappear. No one talks about it openly, but everyone
I will look for him if my duties allow.
or you risk losing it.
And that's why it's so important to have conversations like this.
Isn't that like classical liberalism in a way, though? I'd have to do more political research. It's been a long time.
Thank goodness I ran into you. I hear you're looking for someone who knows codes.
Tess Barker?
That's me. You gotta help me.
What is the problem?
My son, Gary, slipped away while I was shopping, and I'm sure I know where he went. My
Oh, the
husband
lip
handled the
syncing is
codes.
off.
I have his belongings and equipment, so maybe we can help each other out. But first, find my son. I told him not to go. He must be at the playground.
Like, in that sense, I can, yeah. That's kind of like, because I'm not a fan of, like, holy collectivism, because I believe the self is important. And it doesn't necessarily like usually it does mean yourself, but it could also be like a loved one, right? Because it's kind of again more of like a pragmatic or
How do you know?
it can also be kind of like a dark mindset, but
So they probably have an outpost set up. Gary is smart.
the idea of a community is great,
With rifles.
but can you truly trust a collective over yourself? You know yourself, and you know those, you know, your family, and you'd like to think you know your friends, you know, but like, that's where,
Just follow this corridor.
that's pretty much where I'd fall into that. It's just like, I'm not,
Be careful.
you have to look out for yourself before you can think about other people. And if, what you're doing for others ends up being a detriment to yourself, how do you know that it's the right thing? When if you do what's right for yourself, there's a better chance of you being able to, you know, do right for others. As you see people like, again, go for like the collective thing, where it's like one guy getting a bunch of people to do stuff, and are they really doing it for themselves, or are they just doing it to be part of a group? Yeah, like yeah, I can see where you know, you can be led astray, you know, and not do the right thing because your mental or your priorities are off kilter, and that could be a problem. I've been there. I think everyone gets there, you know. Nuke. Yeah, I got stabbed in the back. Yeah, it's not like I'm not gonna be like what's his face, a Jeffrey Epstein or Andrew Tate philosophy or views other people, but it's just more like you gotta look out for yourself. Just like because yeah. Like you bringing up like the lockdown and stuff. I remember getting screwed over by people I trusted during lockdowns, and the whole like one thing I kind of always resented was I had a my job was a what was it? It was considered a where I had to go into work. But everyone else, you know, got to stay at home, and one of the perks was everyone was getting a bunch of money. But I didn't get money for staying at home, right? So I was making less money for you know, working. But so in the end, I you know, I got promotions and stuff at the end of all that, but at the time that sort of thing builds resentment that's hard to clear. And I was like, well, the right thing for me should have been to quit. I don't know. Like one thing I've never had, so, which I've seen other people do. I do not play like social games or like, you know, I don't backstab people because I know I can get ahead in life through like being better at doing things. That's like the classical thing, but I've seen it work, and I've seen people like try to play social games succeed and fail, you know. But again, that's something that you can't rely on everybody to follow like that mindset. It's kind of basically, you know, it's like the old a group class assignment training where you get chosen for a task, and your group of 4 or 5 people, and you end up being the only one to do the work. So then from then on, you're just like, I'm just not gonna join a group sort of thing, and still win a mentality. It's like all that stuff is trained when you're younger. I don't know. The real winning would have been not to take it seriously, you know, and just pal around with people, but you know. Oh, that drives me crazy. Yeah, like and yeah, they completely ignore a lot of the stuff they put us through, or like even like coworkers and stuff. What they did, I won't forget. That's kind of like a negative aspect of my personality, is that I kind of hold grudges and stuff like that, but I don't want to go into it. But that's kind of like one of the reasons why I left my prior job, was because I remember what these people did to me. They didn't, but I did. You could bend over backwards for people, and then like the right when disaster strikes, they freak out. Even if you're calm, they got the keys to the car. They're gonna drive you off a cliff. You know. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Like operate, you know, I don't know, like trying to get ahead of them in like that sort of manner, but you know, it's just like I'm not gonna forget. Yeah, the company I worked for did power trips. And we lost a lot of good employees, because then they found out, hey, we don't need all these people working for us. We'll just rely on you guys. And we're not going to pay you either, and we're going to have you do all this bullshit. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I saw.
Hey,
I heard Dying Light 2 was kind of a disaster.
Your mother is worried.
Dad says she's always worried. I just
Yeah,
want to play, but those soldiers block
people
the
call it a
entrance.
lack of ambition, but yeah, I also like.
Themselves?
How did you get here?
There's a secret.
Like, sure, I would have loved as a musician to be like, you
Probably
know,
wouldn't fit, but it's a cool
I had,
shortcut.
like
Can you use
respected,
that
but
way
I
to go
wouldn't
back
have
to your
like
mother?
I wouldn't,
It will
you
be
know,
much safer.
unless it was something like U2 or something. I wouldn't have wanted to, you know, take someone's slot. You know, I just wanted to have my stuff out there. And the same thing is kind of like, you know, I don't want, if someone is more qualified for my job than I am, I don't want to fucking backstab them to get their job. I would like the money, but you know, that's not what's important to me. I just, you know, existing is fine.
Do you want your mother to ground you? Just a moment more, and you will not stick your nose out of the house for a month.
It would be lame. Okay, I'll go. Dang. It's a shame Dad's not here. Wish he'd seen how I handled RoboCop.
So you're like stuck?
Robo, how's searching for the code going?
That game has been out a few years, right?
RoboCop.
I am sorry. Something distracted me.
That child.
Have you ever been in a thing though where you see people blatantly lie?
I know where to get the code.
About their qualifications and stuff, and act like it's no big deal, and then I have a girl at work. I don't want to call her useless because she can do some stuff, but she complains about not having as much pay as some of the me or a couple of other girls. But I can tell you straight up, we do a lot more work than she does, and she is kind of a problem in that regard. So she hasn't proven that she's earned it yet. So, but you see people do that, or like I had another girl, she quit though. She signed up for the overnight shift at the hospital I work with, and she lied, said, "Oh, she did it all the time." She never did. She admitted it to me and this other girl. So she couldn't handle it. She was trying to finesse her way into the position I wanted, which they needed people working the one that she fucking, was working before that. So of course she didn't get it, but they try to do that. They try to and she was trying to throw other people under the bus too. She didn't try to throw me under the bus, but that probably would have been the next step if she made an inch and found out that I was, wanting different hours too. They're just people like that. You have to be careful. There's someone who worked in my prior job she worked for I'm gonna try to be kind of vague, but I need to do some background. She was a military girl. She kind of lied her way into her job and made it fairly far before they found out she was full of shit, and then she got fired. But she just redid it again. Now has a very high-ranking job in the government. And she's totally not qualified. She was really, the stories I heard, she was really, really bad to work for. I don't know how she was in the military, what she did in the military, but that's literally all she did. And then lied her way into being qualified for this other stuff. Yes, then die. That's cool. That'd be like me at my job lying my way into West Point. Saying I can be a colonel. Yeah, Alex Murphy's his name. Do you get to keep a level or something? Like Diablo or something? Now, Dying Light 2 just sounds like a disaster to me. I don't know. Nice. I need to heal. I mean, it's fair to, be cognizant of other people, but sometimes, it gets kind of black-pilling where you see a lot of people do not reciprocate that. Okay. I just need to blow him up. Okay, that's a cool feature then. One of these days I'll stream Diablo, but not for a while. Oh my god! He's just hiding. Oh fuck, he's blowing up. I think that's also kind of like more something that affects guys than like women, because we're like less social in general. So we're more sensitive to stuff like that.
Engage.
But I know, like, the girl I work with, the one I talk with all the time, I know she's also sensitive to that kind of thing, because, you know, no one wants a fraud. No one wants, you know, people like that around.
Grenade out! Confirm hit!
Yeah, I'd like to think I haven't screwed over anybody. Like, there's always, you know, circumstances where you might have unintentionally, you know, especially if you drive, right? But I know people who have thought I screwed them over. Like, for instance, my prior job, I was actually getting a lot of promotions at the end, which they just threw on me. Again, because I guess because I was working, and there was I wasn't going to take it because I thought normally you'd have to like apply for certain positions. They just gave it to me out of the blue, and I know a guy I worked with who worked there for a long time. He resented me forever for that. But at the same time, I can tell you straight up why he didn't get that position is because he was lazy. I liked the guy, but like everybody knew that, you know, if it came between doing the job or relaxing, he would find a way to relax. He had seniority, but he also wasn't as reliable. But at the same time, if it was given the chance, like I was this other lady I worked with, I thought she was more suited for the job and she had seniority, but you know, I just know that guy, you know, forever thought I screwed him over. It's like, no, they just gave me the job. Man, and we make the same amount of money anyway, despite what you think, because I've seen the paychecks.
Confirm hit! He got me!
Yeah. It was weird too, because literally like he wouldn't have wanted to do the work, he just wanted the title because he'd been there forever. But like even the girl and this other guy, he didn't want the job, he'd been there longer. The lady who I would have picked in my stead, like everyone else was very, very happy with that decision, except for me and this other guy. as I was already stretched thin at that point, you know. I was like, do I really want even more work on top of it? You know, but he did get over it, but he would always make remarks because everyone was getting promoted over him. But again, it's just because like meritocracy isn't dead. So despite what you might hear on the news, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Like in this guy, not to, again, I can go back to COVID, but he's one of the ones that when COVID broke out, he freaked the fuck out and bought all the toilet paper. How far back am I? Shit. I'm way far back. Shit. Shit. That's kind of like why I like my lower rank grunt jobs, because rigging is a lot harder in those because results are needed or else things go to hell. So as much as I'd like to make big bucks, I bet money on the stock market for that. I don't. I missed out. I'm old, but I'm too young for a lot of the cooler jobs. I mentioned this before, like those old, like reading about like tech and stuff, like those jobs, like AI, like startups and stuff don't really interest me, and you know, a lot of that stuff. We're that sort of attitude, like would definitely like I don't want to talk bad about him because he's such a schizophrenic kind of guy from a philosophical standpoint. But you know that's like how Elon Musk would run things, right? So it's like a meritocracy on paper, but not in practice. He's got to be like one of the most bipolar individuals on the planet. Like one day I'd be like, okay, that guy he's all right. The other day he's fucking losing it. He's crazy. Have you guys seen his fucking turning Grok into like a slutty VTuber? Like Neurosama? But you don't know what you're gonna get from that guy day to day. Blow everything up. Yeah, have you seen that where it's just the chick from Death Note, basically? I don't know what the hell, but it's something. Yeah, aren't they also gonna make a man Grok? Husbando Grok? Let me do that. Do I need scanning or deduction? I think you need to upgrade account now to use Grok in that way anyway. I think I was fucking with Grok for a couple days, and it was funny because fucking with AI is fun. But yeah, I don't know about fucking VTuber anime Grok. It's kind of it's a bit much, you know. I don't know how I feel about that, Mr. Musk. Damn it, they still don't have the good stuff. Now he had to have. He must be a fan of that chick from Death Note. Let's see here. I also find it weird that he just like contacts girls and says, "Do you want me to send you vials of my sperm? I'll pay you money if you have my." It's weird. I mean, more power to him, I guess. If he can afford it, why not? You know, and if women really want to test tube baby some muskrats, sure. More power to him. He's like that one Russian guy who has like 100 and something kids through like sperm donation. It's like, come on, ladies. Not all the men around have to be, you know, what's the word? Infertile, right? We don't need Musk's kids. Alright, am I gonna survive this time? I really fucked up last time. So I've been streaming for so long and just kind of thinking about other stuff, like all these tangents. Maids.
Target acquired.
Shit, oh, this is what killed me, that's right. Fuck. I wish upon a star that I had more grenade rounds. Tech 9! Is anything good? Okay, let's try this. We're taking out arms tonight.
Target acquired.
Holy shit. Good gun. Nice. Oh, did I lose all my skills? Okay, no. I need more vitality. Oh, this is where I died. I'm trying to remember where I fucking got myself killed. Was it right here? So I got trapped between the one guy? It was so long ago. Yeah, it's weird how... Oh, shit. That's really like all those guys, right? That's just how... I've been on record on really liking Steve Jobs despite him being a real asshole, but that is really what he excelled at too. But Steve Jobs, I mean, and also Musk probably does care in some ways about, you know, Tesla, but I mean, he started out with PayPal, so that's a complete change of pace. Steve Jobs, he wanted to be, you know, in electronics, so he went to Atari. It's like, fuck yeah, video games, and then like, I'm gonna go to computer. So Jobs was consistent, is what I'm saying. Jobs cared about that stuff. I'm not really convinced that
From the right.
Musk does, outside of like him seeing like, oh, this is how I can make lots of money. Which caring about making money is that's something that, you know, can poison a lot of people, so I get it. But he is a weird guy. I mean, Jobs is a weird guy. They're all weird. Branson is weird. I'm trying to think of one actually, like, if they weren't rich, they... Oh my god. Shit. What the fuck? He's possessed. Like, they'd be up to no good, probably.
I'm hit. He got me.
Gabe Newell seems alright. But that's about it. Dude just wants to cruise around on his boat and work. I can respect that. Like, I'll put... I don't want to be like one guy I don't really like is after a while was reading about was Bill Gates, and Jobs was more consistent than Gates even. Jobs, he had a philosophy, he had a drive, and he stuck to it. I can respect that, even if he was a massive prick, you know. Because they all are. That's the thing. I mean, that's how those guys get ahead a lot of time. Except for probably Gabe Newell again. He's probably cool. I say that, but you know. You never know, right? My personal desire for wealth would just be kind of to start over. Like, just because I don't really feel like I fit in where I'm at, you know? So I don't think I'd, like, there's always a dream, like, oh, I'd want to, you know, stop working. I don't think I would. So actual, like, fuck you wealth, I don't think is something that I care about. There you go. But I'd move to elsewhere. I don't know. Shit, I'm dying. I'm stuck. It's happening again. They're fucking me up. Jesus, this guy's badass. I hate him. Got him. It's like nowadays it's so hard to, you know, I get enough money just to like move, and like it's not even just like being rich, it's just like having enough money to, you know, like if I wanted to go somewhere, start over, having the means to do that, and also having, you know, the grace amount if things don't work out, or if it's hard to get like a job elsewhere, you know, settle down, that all that sort of stuff, you know. Be like a new start, new person kind of thing. As like money is more about, you know, it's more like about the freedom you get from it, not to fuck around, but the freedom to not worry about things like that, you know. Like, I after playing like the Phantom Pain, I was like, I wanna go to an oil rig, and I was like, okay, that's way too expensive. You need billions of dollars for one of those. Like, shit, even an abandoned one, dreadful. Because that'd be like, okay, people can't fuck with you over here on an oil rig. Alright, we're back.
Mommy! Mommy! The interchange was saved okay. Gary?
You can let me through now.
About that. I'm afraid I don't have the code. I just wanted my son home.
Lying to a police officer is a violation.
I know. I'm sorry. But you know how dangerous it is out there. Now that Rory's passed away, there's not much I can do to protect our baby. I was just afraid he'd get hurt.
Mommy? Can we rhyme now? Can RoboCop say the numbers with us? It's easy. 777.
Honey, RoboCop is busy. We'll do rhymes at home.
Where did you hear that rhyme, Gary?
I came up with it when I was playing with Dad's stuff.
The rhymes include numbers. It could be the code.
It costs nothing to try.
just kind of like a. So I bet you like if I could speed run retirement, but even then, it's like
It worked.
Good thinking, Gary.
I don't want to
Did you hear that, Mom? I'm a detective.
playing
now.
that far ahead.
I can't put no town
You
at
know,
risk of
I
another
don't want to be
mercenary
old.
attack.
You know.
I have to close the gate as soon as you leave. Are you ready to go?
I need more time. Wait for me here.
See you soon, RoboCop.
We'll do this in a bit. Well, next stream because I need to at least hold on. Before I end the stream?
Gather, my children. Gather and listen. The old man used to be a guardian, a protector of sorts, to the city and its inhabitants. Now he is dead. Therefore, bad times are coming. The end of the world is nigh.
Lung for sale. Almost new. If you know anyone needing a lung, send them to me. Fairly good lung for sale.
100K? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I was gonna say just one. I was like, I know back in the day those things were so expensive. If I sold my arcade stuff, I wonder. Because I have Dolphin Blue, that's like 2.5.
15, we'll handle it. No problem. The next fiscal
The old
year
stuff is good though. The old stuff sounds good. Like
income, transfers, stock market, and money.
Shut up. You got fired.
a lot of stuff just doesn't sound the same, you know. Moore's unexpected favor. Oh, it's probably yeah. I probably leave there. When you hoard cool stuff, it's not because you want to sell it, it's because you want to use it at some point, or you are using it. Like, I have, like, a fucking shitload of guitars. I use them. It's like, people are like, why don't you get rid of this guitar? It's like, well, it's my fucking double drop C sharp guitar. I'm not going to get rid of that. I need it to play double, when I want to play double drop C stuff. Or that's my baritone A sharp baritone. I need it. You know? I have been selling like some games and stuff, like but it's stuff I didn't care about, like Firewatch and Edith Finch, which I sold those games for a lot. I was like, I'm glad I got them in hindsight. But what's over here? Missing in action. Those are the days. Comedy, crime, drama.
Absolutely. Rogue City might feel like it's too far gone, but it's not over yet.
That looks.
Those of us who see what's happening, who refuse to
Looks like it's real. Let's see here. Okay, it's just checkpoint based. All right, I'm gonna have to call it there because that 3 hours went by. I was only gonna stream for like an hour, but yeah, that was a quick 3 hours. So we will. Well, I will see what happens. We'll try to get back to this soon. Maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, something probably happened, or I do something else. So I will see y'all later. Adios. Thanks for stopping by.